So we are going to talk about astronomy, and we are in the valley, and as you know, in most places here, we also start with land acknowledgement,
Yes.
acknowledging about the injustice and the land that was unjustly taken from native tribes. And that is in the past, and meaning to say that that injustice happened in the past, and so we start with that. Oftentimes, talks here in the colleges and at other places, and I thought while talking about astronomy, it may also be important to, well, do an acknowledgement right now of the injustice that the US is involved in illegal war, which is taking place right now. So I think this is a good time to actually start everything by acknowledging the injustice that we are doing right now.
Right.
Later on in the future, past acknowledgement, fine, but I think a present acknowledgement of what we are doing wrong in Iran that is taking place, bombing of cities that is taking place, bombing of boats that is taking place, and also the weapons of the US that are being used, for example, right now, bombing in Beirut, um, bombings in Gaza, and the injustice taking place in the West Bank. And before somebody says, well, but you should acknowledge all wars that are taking place, there are a lot of injustices. The world has no shortage of injustices. But I mean, there's South Sudan, there are other places that is taking place, and Pakistan is involved in Afghanistan. But I think this is a much more direct involvement of the U.S. Monty, you and I, that's our country. If our country is involved, I think it's important to acknowledge it. So I just think this is the time to speak out. A lot of people are speaking out, but I don't want, while we talk about astronomy, while we talk about the Academy Awards, which are coming up on Sunday, we talk about all of these things, and there is a whiplash in some sense of the type of thing we are talking about versus the type of things that people are experiencing, both from, I mean, in some sense, we talk about American science, American culture, but also American bombs. So I think all of those things need to be acknowledged. So we'll talk about astronomy, but here is an acknowledgement that right now we are in the U.S. is involved in an illegal war, bombing people in Iran, and it's a, like, it's a shame.